Oppositions mock Tinubu as 129 million Nigerians are poor, as 14 million more citizens, 129 million Nigerians now poor, 14 million more citizens fall into poverty in last 1 year under Tinubu. Some people tell you, if they are there, they will not do better. They cannot do better. But that is not the issue. The person that is there, he made maths, he built Lagos, he did this, he did that. He does not know what governance is all about. It's just all about taxing people. If you are taxing people, and at the end of the day, you are using that same money to do things that people will see, not what you are doing, and the people are not even living a quality life, then you are going to be held responsible because they don't make mouths. Meanwhile, data released by the World Bank has shown that over 129 million Nigerians are currently trapped in poverty. And in my opinion, they are going to be more than that. The World Bank stated this in its newly released Nigeria Development Update report. According to the global increase in headline inflation has forced millions of Nigerians into hunger. This development means that the official percentage of poor Nigerians jumped from 14.1% in 2018 to 56% in 2024. He said with growth proving too slow to outpace inflation, poverty has risen sharply. Since 2018, the share of Nigerians living below the national poverty line is estimated to have risen sharply from since 2018, the share of Nigerians living below the national poverty line is estimated to have risen sharply from 40% to 56%. Combined with population growth, this means that some 129 million Nigerians are living in poverty. This stark increase partly reflects Nigeria's beleaguered growth record. Real GDP per capita has not even recovered to the level it was at prior to the oil price induced recession in 2016. The Apex Bank also noted that being employed does not guarantee not being poor in the country. Being employed, however, is no guarantee of being able to escape poverty. Many jobs are not productive and therefore remunerative enough to afford a life beyond poverty, the report said. So we should invite Tinubu's wife that said that Nigerians have not been seeing what the Lord has been doing. You see how they are so wicked and evil. Somebody was telling us, was it not Jesus Carlo, telling us that Tinubu is a street person, he knows what is happening. If they know what is happening, it is sheer wickedness, because some people have said that the way and manner at which these politicians look at Nigerians, they don't look them as human beings. If that is and I've heard that thing from several times. If that is the way they are looking at Nigerians, you see that they themselves, they are not even human being, because it's only a devilish person. Yes, it's only a devilish person that will see somebody that God has created and say the person, you look the person like ant. So they should come and tell her, or she should come and tell us what the Lord has been doing. Some people are telling you that the reforms, how can you be doing reforms and everywhere is like this? And one important thing is that jobs hold the key to sharing the process of growth. Since Nigeria has a young and growing population, the jobs that can harness the country's potential demographic dividends are needed now. The COVID-19 pandemic compounded this drop in economic activity. Moreover, growth is failing to outpace inflation. Large increases in prices across almost all goods and have diminished purchasing power. That is the promise Tinubu made when he was campaigning, that he's going to reduce the purchasing power of Nigerians. Maybe he does not even understand what he meant, or he knows what he meant, and Nigerians are not even holding him accountable to that statement. Economic insecurity has deepened and broadened insecurity in the country. It also noted, it said multiple shocks in contents of high economic insecurity have deepened and broadened poverty, with over 150 million Nigerians estimated to have been poor in 2023. Since 2018 and 2019, an additional nearly 35 million people have fallen into poverty. And remember when Osinbajo was there, I knew that Osinbajo was speaking rubbish. They are the ones that will be telling you ease of doing business in Nigeria. Oh, they were planning even that, I think November, October 2022. They were telling us that by December they would have removed about 10 million Nigerians out of poverty. And I'm just like, that this guy, are you guys for real? That was it. That was towards when they were to leave office. They will be telling you ease of doing business. They just speak nonsense. Speak, normal theoretical classroom talks, but not in reality. Now, all of them will not be telling you that Nigerians, the leaders are supposed to do well. It's a shame. It's a shame that Osinbajo was part of that thing. Osinbajo is a brilliant human being. Unfortunately, the cartel and the cabal, he found himself. If he had come back alone, because he was working under somebody, but the problem people were having with him was that he would have resigned. But because of what, okay, if he had resigned, he would just resign for nothing. But he would not be, his name would not be like, okay, it was once a VP. He has already gained, but Nigerians lost. You see, the same World Bank that will be giving them this and IMF giving them nonsense advice, and I don't understand, because people say, oh, it is IMF that is our problem, whether there are some things that we don't even know in terms of governance. Because if really we are a sovereign country, I see no reason why we should be listening to IMF. Then if we are going to be listening, or we are listening to IMF, then there shouldn't be need for all this economic team and nonsense they put together in the country. Because that is exactly what you hear every day. Oh, the IMF are the ones telling us what to do. The same IMF told them to remove a subsidy, float naira, and they are coming to tell us that oh, everything is going to be, before we'll be out of this problem, it's going to take a 15 years. That one at all. It's going to take 15 years before we'll be out of this poverty, which of course is a lie. It is a big lie. After they push him to destroy his peoples with obnoxious economic policies, they now abandon him to carry his cause. So he wait us, he won't go build Lagos, building Nigeria. He no get sense. I left President Bola. He is a good man. I will vote for him again in 2027. This one is mocking his supporters. World Bank praised Tinubu when he floated naira and removed fuel subsidies. Now they are making him the worst performing president ever. Oga Shiwaju, you see yourself, you see your life. A good Nigerian president will not have anything to do with IMF and World Bank. Our leaders borrow loans with stringent conditions and loot the money. Wonderful. The man is even doing better than I predicted. Poverty is spreading like wildfire. May these governments favor me. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.